So the first play we're going to go over here is the Spain pick and roll, which is a screen-to-screener action. So there's a lot going on, but bear with me and we will break it all down. So the first step is Ferguson's going to set a screen for Adams, who is going to step up and set a ball screen for Westbrook. Now simultaneously, Ferguson is setting a back screen for Adams. So this is all really confusing, but what is really happening is a switch occurs. So Avery Bradley is now on Ferguson, who's going to pop out to the three-point line. And if you can imagine James Harden in this scenario, it would be pretty lethal. Now let's take another look at this play and see how the Blazers defend it. So the Blazers defend it a little differently and have the big switch on to Westbrook. So in this example, Westbrook is just going to make the little dump off pass to Adams, but if you look closely, Paul George popping out to the three is wide open. Now, the reason I love this play for Houston is it maximizes the talents of their roster. First, you've got Westbrook, who is frightening when he gets ahead of steam. Then you've got a lob threat in Capela. And finally, you've got James Harden popping out to the three, and that has to be accounted for. On top of that, the Rockets have excellent three-point shooters to put in the corners, so the defense won't be able to help from there. It's just going to be really difficult to defend this. The next play the Rockets could use is the Harden Capela pick and roll, which would make Russell Westbrook an off-ball threat due to all the help that the opposing defenses need to send to Harden and Capela. So here you can see Tatum's already rotated to stop Capela's roll. So if Westbrook's in the corner and then he cuts, it's an easy lob, or he can wait to cut until Capela gets the ball and it's an easy dump off pass for a layup. And if worst comes to worst, he can just take the corner three. The third play the Rockets can use is peel action, which is pretty quick, so let's watch it a couple more times. Alright, so let's break that down. So first of all, Paul George is going to set a screen for Russell Westbrook, except he really doesn't actually set the screen, he just slips it. So this causes a defensive miscommunication where Wiggins is supposed to switch, but he gets going the wrong direction a little bit. So even if they had executed the switch properly, it would still play into the Rockets' hands because they can choose the matchup they have on Harden. So I really like this play because it takes advantage of both Westbrook's driving ability and Harden's shooting ability. With the way the spacing is set up, if Westbrook passes, it can also flow into a pick and roll, so it leaves them with a few different options. The fourth play the Rockets can run with Westbrook is flare into pick and roll with the hammer option, which you can see here. So let's go ahead and break that down. So Paul George is going to flare out here, and this could be James Harden. And then you've got a pick and roll in the center with a hammer threat on the weak side. So if you don't know what a hammer screen is, it's what Jeremy Grant is setting for Paul George here. It's just a weak side screen going towards the corner. So you've got the pick and roll in the middle. So you've got the lob threat, the mid-range threat, the corner threat, and then the guy that sets the hammer screen can pop out to the three at the top of the wing. So 4 different players are threats in this situation, and this play maximizes the strengths of the Rockets roster. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can get more videos in the future. Thanks.